Hi guys, and welcome to my not perfect tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can mix many textures and displacement maps in one Octane material. This is a very good technique for animation purpose and also for big scenes, because you won't gonna use many landscapes with different materials, but you're going to use only one landscape and apply many materials to it. First of all, I hope you can click follow button on my Instagram. You can find me as Paul Bierman. I would be very thankful. And I hope this tutorial will be very useful. Okay, it won't be perfect tutorial, but I think for many Octane users it would be like good start to learn how to make this kind of material. Actually, I learned this not a long time ago, this amazing technique. So okay, let's start from the scratch. I will delete the scene. Let's keep it to 158. Disable all these. So let's delete it. Shit. Okay. So yeah, how I was doing this before, I was creating one landscape, creating one material with displacement map, then I don't know, created another landscape, different seed, created another material with different displacement map, apply it, and here I have like two different materials. It's maybe for small scenes it's not the base, not worst thing to do. But as I said, for biggest scene, I think it's better to use one landscape. So let's go again, crazy 60 by 60 meters. I want to make it flat for a moment. Let's create Cinema 4D Octane composite material and apply to this landscape. What I like about this Octane composite, if you never used it before, it can use you can apply so many textures in one material, like in infinite times. Like you can go 4, 10 textures, and they're placed with the mask tag, so you can play around with this. I don't know, you can create crazy cars, shaders, or whatever. Let's start with the 3 materials in this tutorial. Later I will add 2 more. We're going to create, maybe to add some lava and other stuff. Here lava is shitty, but anyway, this tutorial purpose is to show you how to mix, not to make it perfect. To make it perfect you need to spend like hour, 2 hours tweaking settings. Okay, so let's add first material, the base material. For me, base material will be gravel or soil, how do you call it? I will change material type to diffuse this time, and we're going to add image texture. Okay, I'll apply gravel and put it in diffuse. Let's start this render so we see what's happening. So we have a first texture, that's good. And now let's add another texture. I choose these two, hold the Ctrl and move down. This is how you can copy it. And here I'll add a rock. Okay, and let's move it to material number 2. And nothing happened. And it didn't happen because it needs mask. Here I'm going to use Octane noise. It's a cool tool actually. And apply it to material number 2 mask. So we mixed two materials, two textures, but you see transition from one material to another one, from one texture to another one is like very soft. It's like multiplied it, so we need to add contrast to it. And you see, the more contrast add, the quicker transition from one material goes to another one. And with the gamma we can control which texture will dominate. Okay. But this scene is pretty big, 60 by 60 meters, so we need to reduce the size of these textures. Of course, in perfect scenario we can put a dummy doll here, so we can control more perfect size, but this tutorial is about mixing textures, not perfect aligning to the real world. So I'll add transform tag and apply to both materials. Of course, if you want to control gravel and stone separately, then you need to add two transform tags, but as I said, we want to do it a little bit faster in this tutorial. I don't want to waste time, yours and mine. Actually, we see a little bit tiling of this gravel, but it will disappear when we start to add displacement maps and other stuff, so don't panic. So we have mixed two materials. Actually, wait, I will add another transform tag. Here I can control the noise size. And again, with the gamma, play it till I'm happy with the result. I think it's a good combination between stones and the gravel. Looks more okay. Actually, we can add octaves a little bit. Okay, looks nice. I'll move these bodies down. And also, it's very important that you have organized node editor. So just when you have so many like tags, image textures and everything, and when you want to change something, you don't have to search where the fuck I put it. So make it organized. So you know, I need stone a little bit smaller, it's here. I need like gravel bigger, I go here. It saves a lot of time. Okay, let's copy these to image textures. And we'll apply displacement map. So this is for gravel, and this is for stone. So I need to mix them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add mix tag. Here comes the first material, second, and the amount must be the same as the amount of these two materials. Otherwise displacement will be different places and it's not good. Wait a second. We need displacement tag. So here's displacement tag, and we add these two displacement materials and nothing happened. So the problem is the Octane displacement map sees only image texture, and if you add some other stuff between them, then you're going to end up like this, so nothing happens. So Octane have a beautiful tag, baking texture. I'll move displacement a bit higher. Before I add this, make sure the baking texture is 1024, but actually I can go a little bit higher, so more detailed. but don't go higher than this. And also it depends on the computer. So if you have less powered computer, then go 1000 or 512, because each change in this material, it will bake new texture. And if you have big resolution, each change will take a lot of time. So when you're happy with the result, and the displacement and everything, then you can go high resolution, baked it once, then turn off baking, and that's it. So I'll add this mixed texture to this texture, and this one here. And also let's change type to HDRR, because there was a cases when I started to see like steps of height, and this is not good. So we don't see any result yet, and this is because we have a big scene and we need a bigger height. So now we're getting somewhere, and you see it's not working as it should work, and because I forgot that we need to transform again to these guys. So if I wanted the separate transform tag for gravel, then this would go here and here, and for the stone here and here. So it's a little bit messed up scene. And the thing is, we put two displacement maps, and when we change the height, it changed the height to these materials equally also. So how we can control separately gravel height and the stone height? We are going to add color correction to each of these displacement maps. So here comes to the stone, and here comes name. Actually, I will change to 1000, even my computer slows down. I see it's going to be enough for beginning. So, and here we can control of the power of height with the brightness. So here is our gravel. So if the brightness goes 0, it's flat. We'll add a little bit brightness to it. I think now I'm more or less happy with the result. You see, we have a small, but we can tweak it a little bit later. And you see another problem, some stones went down. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but no, actually it should go a little bit higher. And the thing is, as you know, how displacement map works. White is up, gray is middle, and black goes down. And in this case, you see that gravel displacement map is a little bit brighter than the stone. So that's why I will increase a little bit gamma for the stone. Which wasn't a good idea. No, sorry. And actually, we have to change it here. I think better. Yeah. So, yeah, the contrast it went down. looks more or less okay. The only thing, the stones you see like have too big displacement, so we can reduce it a little bit here till we are happy with the result. Okay. And you see, we go here, we have like too soft transition again for texture, and also displacement. So we need again to add color correction, but this time to the mask and also to the displacement, this mask. So this one goes here, so here we can control we'll increase contrast. Yeah, no, displacement is a little bit shitty because we have a small resolution. But anyway, I think it looks okay, but I'll reduce camera a little bit. I think now I'm happy with the result. Yeah, it looks more or less okay, except this guy. Okay. And for displacement, and also I will add a little bit contrast. Still some stones are too high. Let's keep it 1. Actually, we can. Yeah, I think this looks better even. And reduce displacement. I think it's nice. Okay, looks good. So what we did, we mixed 2 materials. Something wants from me. So we mixed 2 textures and 2 displacement maps. But I think we won't gonna stop here. We will add more material. Also, of course, now it just diffuse texture, but here we can add normal maps and play with the material so we can get more realistic texture. But as I said, this is a tutorial of mixing, not making too perfect scene. Okay, so if we want to add another material, and this time I want to add without any displacement map. I'll copy this one. I think I'll use the same transform tag for this guy. And my cat is trying to tell that he needs food. I just eat it just a couple of minutes ago. Okay, we added this one, and I will use another Octane noise to mix it. Wow. I guess we need font tag. And here we also need like to increase the contrast. Also I will add a little bit octaves and increase gamma. And again contrast. Wow. 45. Here we can transform where we want it. Increase gamma, so it's going to be a little bit smaller. Actually, I'm almost happy with the result. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, except I don't like the sign, how it looks. So let me color correction. I will let out cat. Sorry. And I'll play a little bit with saturation. Maybe gamma. Whoa. Okay, for me it looks good. Because it looked very saturated compared to other materials. And I think we can add lava. And actually let's check again gravel. Because it looks like it doesn't have enough displacement. Actually, it's very hard to see how big displacement, but it has some displacement, so it's good. Actually, we can test it like go 1. Yeah, we see. No, it's too big. Sorry, my cat is trying to say something. I don't know what. I have a very small cat and it always needs some attention. And so again, you see it must be organized. So this one was the mask. Okay, looks nice. Sorry. My cat. Okay, so let's add lava to this one. So we have 3 materials only here, so that's why we'll choose Octane Composite, go to basic and increase the number. So now we have 4 materials. And material number 4, add material. I'll choose blue colors, so just for making sure we aligned material correctly. So I will add another octane noise for lava. Whoa. This time I'm going like crazy. And again, we need to add transform tag for this guy. Okay, it kind of work, but I will add color correction again. Oh, come on. He didn't want to add. Okay, so we have color correction. And here I'm going to increase again contrast. Because I want to make like holes to hell. And I think these are too perfect, so that's why we'll add octaves. Actually, I don't know what omega does. Ah, okay. So this is what we need, actually. Okay, looks promising. And now we need to mix again displacement map. We'll add another mix material. This texture goes here. We'll add color correction again. And go to amount. But we need displacement also for lava, and lava is like liquid, it's more or less flat. That's why I will add flat color to it. Okay. And now we need. So now you see, we mixed here material. This is the mix of these stones and gravels. Sand, we didn't add any displacement. I don't see why do we need it. But for lava we need displacement because it goes down. So that's why we created another mix. So if we want to add another displacement material, we'll need another mix. So it goes like step up. but we see we still have displacement from here because it's multiplied with the gravel, and we don't want that. So what we are going to do, make sure, yeah, for this one you need to invert it. So what we have a stone still working as they should. They have nice displacement, but this one went up. So how we can control the height? As I said, we have a flat displacement texture, and as far as I hope you remember that the white goes up and black goes down. But now it's in the middle, so it means gray. So this is the middle of displacement map. So what we need to do, we need to reduce float till we are happy. And I think it looks like we are happy with this. I think I will reduce a little bit contrast so it transforms a little bit softer. So I need to transform. So that transition, I think actually it looks more or less promising and good. And now we can apply lava to it. Oh, you see, it's very glossy. That's because we changed the diffuse. And we need to add again transform tag. So we are happy with displacement, but we are not happy that lava a little bit went up. So here is the problem not in displacement map, but the problem in mask between materials. So check this one. Color correction is responsible between textures, not the displacement. So what we are going to do, we'll increase gamma, and you see lava went down, which is very good. Of course it's not a perfect scene, but anyway, the purpose is to show how to mix. Again, I'm saying this as old vinyl. Actually, I can show you one very cool trick. For example, we had a bigger scene and then we had like smaller lava texture. And you see, we see some tiles repeating. So to get rid of them, we can copy again this material. Add mix. Add Octane noise. Where is the green one? Here it is. And again, we need to increase gamma. And of course, transform tag to it. So we can control the tile. transition. And here for the second material, I think I will increase maybe a little bit size, and maybe I will rotate it a little bit. And then let's add it to the diffuse. And you see it's now randomly placed. So this is a good way how you can rid of repeating textures, tiles. But yeah, so I think more or less we are happy with the scene. No, we are not happy because we need emission. So let's add texture emission. Actually, we see it a little bit, it went up. That's not good. Again, we go color correction, increase it. Now it's a little bit better. I would say now it's almost perfect, except in some places. No, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. And actually I will add full of okay, so this is it, we did it. Now what we can do, we can increase the height of our landscape. Actually, we can remove border C. Scale it a little down. I don't like where is the stone, so we can play with the noise of the stone. So here it is. Here is transform tag, and we can I think we made this landscape too big. Okay, it looks more or less okay. Now let's save it. Now let's go back to this baked texture. I'll go crazy, I'll go for 8K. Okay, it looks like, no, it's baking. And you see, it's not hard actually. The only problem is tweaking and tweaching all these color corrections till you are happy with the result. And I think this solution is very good for like forest scenes where is the moss and the ground. Also some desert scenes. Actually can use it in a lot of places. Why it's baking? And imagine if I kept like 8K resolution and I started the tweaking, so each change would take this amount of time. But actually it should bake quicker. I don't know why it's so slow, why it's stuck. So what we can do, we can talk about light. Come on. Oh, that's it. So it's baked. That's very cool. Now I push again it. But I think the problem is because also live viewer is on. And we remove enable baking. So now if we change even something in textures, it won't bake displacement map anymore. I'm sorry. Let's go. Oh, and I made it one. It doesn't matter anymore. So we see we have very nice displacement. Okay, here could be better. Also here is a little bit locked up, so I should change. If I wanted to change now, but I wasn't gonna do this now to not take your time. So I would increase float, and it would increase the height. And look at this, look at this. The stones are amazing. All this displacement. Actually, this is cool. I needed to put stone higher, I guess. But anyway, it looks good. And you see there is no repetitions. No, I mean like tiles. So you can create like a beautiful quick animation. And it renders fast because it doesn't have so much geometry. You see it's too down, so I needed to. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck me. My religion doesn't allow this. Oops. Nothing changed because I didn't enable baking. And now I should bake. Needs attention all the time. Okay, did it change something? No, it didn't change anything. Now, here it goes a little bit higher. I think I'll go even higher a little bit. And even for the stones, I think I will change a little bit gamma. So where was the stones? So here I wasn't happy. I'm playing with the gum, so I have to understand which way to go. Okay. I think I need to decrease also this one tag. So this takes time, you know, playing around with this boring stuff. Actually, we can add omega. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, this sucks, but maybe it's okay. Okay. Oh, this looks nice. So again, displacement 192. Bake it, and that's it. Actually, sorry, my cat is disturbing all the time. So what do you think, guys? I think it's pretty simple. It's looks complicated at the beginning, but actually it's very simple. So what do? We mix textures here, and don't forget that so this noise is for the base 2 materials, second noise again will be for second material, and so on. Of course you can use your own masks, it will work also. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and maybe suggestions sorry, English, let me know. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Sorry for the spam, but I need more followers. Okay guys, thanks for watching.